Hello and welcome to the 21st Tinto Talks, where we are going to be learning about how exploration is going to work in Project Caesar. Now, this is something that has been much speculated on, and I know from my own self that what I wanted was something very different from what we have in EU4, and the fact that this is getting its own entire dev diary talking about it makes me think that I'm maybe getting my wish, and we won't be seeing the return of EU4's system, which I'm entirely in favour of. But before we get into that, if you want to stay up to date and informed on everything coming out of Project Caesar, then the best way to do that is to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell and get notifications and all of that YouTube gubbins. I harp on about this in every video because it actually makes a big difference. And that, yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great. You stay informed, I get a sub, it's a win-win. Let us get into Tinto Talks number 21. 21, my favourite number, just as a matter of fact, is the day of the month in which I was born. And the month is actually this month, so it's my birthday in 4 days. So, random Lambert lore there for you. Hello everyone and welcome to another Tinto Talks. This is one of those happy Wednesdays. It's always a happy Wednesday when we're talking about Tinto Talks, of course. We talk about the top secret game with the codename Project Caesar, so we can listen to your feedback. And I think they've proven at this point that they do in fact listen to our feedback. This week we're going to be taking a look at how exploration will work in Project Caesar. In previous grand strategy games, we've done exploration has primarily been done by units, giving them manual orders to move, or sometimes automated orders to explore places on the map to reveal. We have a new system that works separately to go away from this and separate the military from exploration. Good. The Columbus's voyage was not using the Spanish Armada to go and, so, can I just borrow 3 of your warships? No, that's not the case at all. Very much a case of funding, funding an explorer to, hire a small fleet and then go out and explore, not, I'm going to take 3 of my, trade ships right now and task them with this. I didn't like it in EU4. Not sure if I'm getting that point across quite as well as maybe I'm trying to. But yeah, separating the military from exploration, good. Exploration in this game works entirely on areas, and for those of you who don't remember one of the earliest Tinto Talks, an area contains a group of provinces, and a province contains a group of locations. So it should be around 25 to 75 locations in an area. I guess that would be the EU4 equivalent of a region-ish. Maybe smaller than a region. But roughly about that. Explorations exist in the Geopolitics tab, together with Colonization, Maritime, and Privateering. Interesting. So that is the Geopolitics tab. I wonder, is this the top left or the top right of your screen? Because when I first saw this, it reminded me very much of, the tabs on the right side of the screen in CK3. Kind of reminded me of this, but then also it could totally be this is the top bar. Hopefully this is like a window that opens up like in EU4. You can open up your menus and then select through. And it wouldn't actually be the top bar. I'm looking forward to seeing how the top bar is going to look, assuming there is one. Because that's going to be interesting. But anyway, it is the Geopolitics tab, so that is 1 out of bloody 8 that we could find out. So expansion, we know of 24% of the world. We've got naval range in here, exploration cost, whether it's more expensive or not. We've got colonial charters. We've got exploration progress, colonial migration, exploration failure, interesting, and then the cost of colonies. And then it looks like here we have this conquistador-looking fella exploring the Madeira Sea. Whether this is in 1337, I do not know. But yeah, let's have a look. We need a proper helmet to be a good explorer. Clearly, this is not as good as the British Pith helm. That is the de facto exploration helmet. Although I guess that is more suited to Africa than this one. This one is more Americas. I'm sure that's probably going to be problematic to say that, but whatever. It was a good-looking helmet. To get an area explored, you need to start an exploration for it. You can only explore areas that are adjacent to an area you've already explored, and if it's an inland area, you can only explore it if it's adjacent to an area you own. Okay. Starting an exploration mission for an area costs a significant amount of gold, but there's also an additional cost to start a mission depending on whether it's a land area or a sea area. For land area, you need manpower, and for sea areas, you need sailors. You also have a constant upkeep cost of gold for your exploration mission, and during your explorations you may get events related to the exploration. Missions always have a risk of failure, resetting all progress, and the characters involved can die. The administrative ability of the leader of the exploration reduces its upkeep cost, while the diplomatic ability impacts the success chance, and military ability impacts how quickly the exploration can be done. So we have here Matthias's abilities as an explorer. He's got administrative ability of 8, which is bad, which means his exploration cost is... it's still going down while being at 8 out of 100. So, imagine being at 100 is going to be a significant reduction in exploration cost. Diplomatic ability is the yearly failure chance. And then the military ability is the exploration monthly progress. Okay, fair enough. He's incompetent a lot in life, but his redeeming quality that he failed fast. Fair enough. This guy, probably not your ideal explorer. The yearly chance of failure, definitely looking at that being an important stat for this. Make him a general instead. I mean, even 51 is distinctly average. While most characters in the game can be assigned to explore an area, there are some characters that are far superior. These are explorers, which, besides just being innately better at exploring, they also have different unique traits, making them better or worse at certain aspects of exploring. While there are some explorers that join certain countries through historical events, makes sense, there are also the possibility to recruit a new explorer. This requires the Commission Explorers advance in the Age of Discovery, that is early in the advances tree for the New World Institution. Speaking of advances, there are a few advances throughout the game that speed up explorations or make them less prone to failures. At the start of the game, at the near range, the exploration led by somebody who is not an explorer may take a few years to complete, but as you get more advanced, this becomes shorter in time. Trade winds of the sea lanes also have a significant impact on how quickly an area can be explored. Okay, trade winds making a return, and I know there's going to be quite a few people like, what do you mean return? Those were in EU4? Yes, they were. No one ever gave a shit about them. They didn't really impact your gameplay at all. They were there, and they gave modifiers to colonial range, but no one ever gave a shit about them. They weren't something that you could really do anything about, so they just got forgotten and ignored, and actually I think very few people nowadays know that they're there. Anyway. We have designed the oceanic locations of Project Caesar to take into account the historical sea lanes that were used by ships and fleets during the Age of Sail, taking advantage of their knowledge of winds and sea currents. These sea lanes shaped the way explorations were done, as their mastery was critical to the success or failure of an expedition. And we can see here about some advances. Purple advances are unique ones, and it's unique to anyone in Western Europe subcontinent in the Age of Renaissance. So route to the Indies, yearly chance of failure for the exploration, minus 1%. Let's see what else we've got in here. Foreign envoys. We've got makeshift reparations, ship repair at sea. Interesting. Maximum ship strength to repair at sea, plus 30. Okay, so you can repair at sea, but only up to a certain point. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. And then unlocking the dock there as well. Okay. If you've built a spy network in another country, you can use it to steal some of their maps. I like that. It was a good feature in EU4. I would also like to see it in peace deals, right? If I am a budding colonializer and I find myself at war with Spain, maybe a part of the peace deal can be, I would like the maps that you have created of the colonies. That would be kind of pretty good. as an exploration mission is finished, the knowledge of its discoveries will start spreading to other countries, have the capital on the same subcontinent as the explorer. Currently, the map spread takes about 150 years. Good lord. I'm pretty sure it was only 50 years in EU4. But... This is quite funny. Okay, all right. So this is Tinto Talks number 21. This is 21, of course. The number immediately following 21 is, of course, the number 22. The number 22 being quite significant for Paradox in that it was the number of the dev diary where Victoria 3 detailed how its war system was going to work. And now dev diary number 22 for Project Caesar is going to be how combat for armies work. That is exceptionally funny, and I'm going to make a comment about it because I'm gonna have to because it's just funny. But yes, no, I'll do it later. But thoughts on exploration. I think it is an improvement over EU4 system. Just straight up, I like that it is more a case of giving an explorer some funding to go and do discoveries, and then, you know, the chance of failure is really there. It is a drastic improvement over EU4's select 3 boats with an explorer admiral guy, and tell them, oh, go and explore the, I don't know, the Caribbean Sea. Not that I know what the Caribbean Sea is because I haven't explored over there yet. We're probably still going to actually get the, the name of places that we have not explored yet. So I guess that's still there. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is still an improvement. It's going to cost money per month. The chance of failure, I assume, is this one here. And it's going to take a significant amount of time as well. So I'm optimistic about this. And I am very curious to hear your thoughts about it too. Especially curious as to what your thoughts are about next week's Dev Diary, because that's just funny. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think of exploration. Did you like it in EU4? Are you upset about, anything here? I'd like to know. I read all the comments. So leave them down there, and I will see you on Friday for a Tinto map of, actually I have no idea. Oh, Scandinavia. Yes, Scandinavia. We're going to Scandinavia. It's going to be great. I will see you on Friday. Bye-bye.